I would like to show you few different layouts, few different layouts techniques. Okay, for this particular design, you can use any wool layout. Okay, I introduce you to bats, how to work with bats. What if you don't have bats? What to do? Okay, the first layout is classical layout. Okay, the most simple classical layout. What we do, first of all, we're going to refresh our wool, just like that. So I prepared Christmas colors, red and green. Okay, so if your wool a little bit felted, that happens, do this exercise. Then you can see it's dividing itself now. Divide in half, because our hand less comfortable to hold all that bunch of wool. So we're going to divide. This looks like been divided already. It's finer. And we're doing classical layout. Classical felt making layout when we have at least 2 layers of wool. Can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. It depends on what you create. All layers go in different direction. I mean, each next layer goes in different direction in relation or comparison to previous. So if we put in one layer horizontal, next layer will be vertical. So how I do? I hold my wool in right hand. I'm not left-handed, but I'm pinching with left hand, and I'm holding very close to the table. Okay, I'm putting next to, can you see each strand? So I'm pinching edges. Okay, look, edge of the wool. If you do this, can you see the difference between your clump of wool and difference in layout? We won't find layout, especially for this design. And to be honest, whatever I create, it is fine. So I'm doing very close to the table, and okay, continue. So if any gaps, I can add straight away. If I can see light coming through layout uneven, it's actually better to do when you're standing up, because you can see better. I decided to sit down. The next, so this is our first row. Second row, it will be overlapping. Can you see we have in wool, we have even edges. That's where we holding, and more fuzzy. So what we're doing, next layer, we actually overlapping fuzzy with even. So really literally, well, I don't know, 1 centimeter, and continue. Okay, putting strands of wool next to each other. Okay, so, and you will carry on. I'm not going to, actually I'll do one more row, again overlapping. Okay, have you noticed I have white piece of paper underneath? This is great. Then you will see how your layout even. Okay, when you put something contrast. So we're just looking. I'm without glasses. Okay, so when we finish with red, I'm taking green. It doesn't matter, you can use the same color of wool, or like I'm doing, for example, just for demonstration, I'm putting different colors. So I'm doing in different direction, the same technique, close to the table. This wool start to separate. It's better to separate, because can you see what happens then with layout? Okay, just like streaks. And you continue. my hand automatically goes on top of wool, just like pressing. Again, overlapping previous row. Okay. Okay. So this is classical layout. Before I'll continue and show you other layouts, we have gaps, do we? So I'm going to like wisps of wool finer than what we use during layout, and I'm going to cover. Make sure we don't have gaps. So this is classical layout. For this particular design, you're just using 2 layers. Okay. Okay. That's all. That's all. So this is our classical layout. Actually, what I'm going to do, look, and I'm going even to lift this, look, and move. Okay. Our next layout is herringbone layout. Herringbone layout, it's 1.5 layout. So if we have 2 layers in our classical layout, to herringbone 2 and 1.5, I always create a border first. So I need to start some starting point, okay? Then again, I'm putting, you see, I'm holding my wool very close to the edge of, and I'm doing this. Can you see? Under angle 45 degrees. Okay. I don't use herringbone layout for the, I would not use for this particular design, but I'll just show you. Why not? You might decide to do that. So again, very important to know we have fuzzy edge and even, because we're going to overlap even with fuzzy. So okay, so even goes on top of fuzzy again, around 1.5 centimeter overlapping. That's why we call this layout 1.5. Oops, I see flying wool flying. Okay, and then you just carry on with your wool layout. Okay, overlapping. Just like that. Okay. Very important, need to remember that fuzzy covering our even. So that is herringbone layout, okay? So I can lift and do another one. Another layout are just in different directions. That's why you can mix colors, okay? That's how this colors created. So just look like that. Then I add green, and then you add as many colors as you want, or in one color, and you just carry on. You can do that as well, because we have textures here. Even if it's a little bit uneven layout, that's okay, because all these textures. So, and then you add another color. I didn't prepare, but you got an idea. So you can build layers, can you see, like that. So add, oops, yeah, it's in different directions, okay? When you're doing this again, fine. And camera is might don't see much how fine wool, but that's why you're holding edges of the wool, and you just create this colorful spots. And that's how I created that spring item. So, and I just want to show you one more. It's when we create bats, just like here. You notice I created my own buds. Of course, you can use card as well, create buds. What if you don't have something like this on piece of paper? So then I'll put that piece of paper, prepare. I sit in front of TV. I can do mix either just one color, for example. I just do like that. I tease my wool, okay, or I can add red and green, like that. Okay, and from the side, not from the ends, and from the side, you start to tease your wool. Just do, you know, build layers. Okay. Okay. Just like that. And then you stack this on top of, you know, create lots of pieces of paper like that. You see, it left over from project, all that. And then you stack and you can keep for another project. So that's how you create your own buds. So you just do like that. Might stretch. Okay. And then just continue. So important, you just pinch this wool from the side. That's all. That's all what you're doing. Okay. Don't be afraid that you know, we have here less wool than here. Maybe you just can add. You just do that. Okay. That's all. That's all I wanted to show you. You can prepare these buds while watching TV for your any design, not just what I'm showing you. All done. Okay, all done. So obviously I will fill all the paper, but you can lift. Look, this is your bud. So you do like dry felting. That's all. So I'll show you just now 3 different layouts. Is it 3? 4. 4, yeah. Classical, herringbone, then in different directions or without directions, and how to make your own buds. Obviously, there are more layouts. This is just basics. You have now 5 basics layouts in this class. Thank you so much. It is your choice. And it is your choice of wool 18.5, 19, 21, 22 or 23 microns for this particular project. So, thank you.